From stuck in JUCO to going to a US News ranked top 50 school in the country. Today we're going to be talking about how we got Con Hui a Division I offer from UC Davis while stuck at a junior college. All right, welcome everybody. So today we're going to be going over exactly how we got Con right here and offered to UC Davis, a top US News ranked 50 school. So the first thing we were able to do is begin with an initial email campaign. He only wanted to target US News top 100 schools. So this is exactly what we did in the first email campaign. All right, so in the initial email campaign, we sent over 295 emails. I believe I only did about 1 or 2 layers to this, which means we sent about 1 email and then 1 follow-up email to the college coach. Considering that's why we only sent 295, but 121 of them opened it, or this may have been reopens as well. And then we only got 4 responses. The good news about this, though, is we did get an email response back from Cornell and the University of Rochester Institute of Technology, which did want to recruit him, but he didn't want to go all the way to Rochester, New York, but was still the top 100 U.S. University, which is a D3 program, but it's solid academics and not too bad of a traction either. So this was the response he got. It was basically just letting him know he needs to hit certain marks. And unfortunate for Con, he only does run the 100, he doesn't run the 200, which did hurt him a little bit in this recruitment process. So his journey took a little bit longer than a lot of other people because he was transferring out of JUCO with a 1079, especially during the roster limit situation. The second email campaign, I broadened it to about the US News top 200 schools, I believe. And this gave us a lot more options and a lot more opportunity just based on the data that we received from the first email campaign. In this email campaign, we got about 1,100 emails sent, 415 opens, and 12 responses, which just gave us a lot more opportunities and a few visits. UC Riverside was one of them. And I believe there was Notre Dame, which basically told him to keep them updated, and a few other schools that were pretty big academically that wanted to recruit him, Oxy, schools of that sort. That email campaign was pretty successful, and like I said, got him a few visits and phone calls. Then the third email campaign, we basically asked him what his top schools were that he didn't get an email response from. So he gave us about 8 to 10 schools. It was actually 8 schools, and we sent it to everyone on the coaching staff that we believe deserved an email. Got 30 emails, sent only 1 response. Luckily, this 1 response did give us a hot lead, and which ended up with some pretty good conversations. Pretty sure it was Lehigh. We got him another D1 option that he was very interested in that school. We actually went on a whole visit there. And then we're going to go into the email that we were sending out to these coaches. We used the subject line 100-meter sprint recruit because he only does the 100s, so it was the only thing we could really use to entice coaches. And then it was just super basic after that. It was just introducing himself, immediately getting into the events he does and the PRs he has, and then just saying his eligibility because he's a transfer, his high school GPA, and then his college GPA, and then always following up with that super important question right here, and that he's always eager to discuss an opportunity. Put his phone number, we attached to his official results to his 1079 because it wasn't on his direct athletics. And yeah, so that's exactly how he handled that situation. But how did we get him recruited to Davis? So I actually know a lot of people at UC Davis. I got the coach's phone number, gave it to Con, and we sent a few text messages and didn't hear anything back. So I told him to be persistent, show him he really wanted this opportunity. He ends up getting accepted into UC Davis. So I think we sent about 14 or 15 text messages before we heard our first response. And the reason we actually got that first response is because since I am very tapped into the team, I knew that their top 200-meter runners just got in the transfer portal. Because if you look at the time he runs about 1079, and they're looking for 10.4, 10.5 guys, which happened to be the times of the people who left the school, found out that information the day of that they got in the portal, immediately sent it to Con. He recrafted a text message, sent it straight over to the coach, and immediately got him a spot on the team. So the fact we were able to be relentless in our follow-up and also having insider information was the exact reason how we were able to get him an offer to Davis, which was one of his dream schools as well. So I'm super happy for Con. We were able to get him committed and give him this super cool commitment post right here. I mean, along the way, it was, in my opinion, it was a little bit of a stressful journey with him just because we had to establish so many connections. Roster limits were happening. He wanted to go to a top US ranked school academically. There was a lot of issues going on at the school as well that he was going to with coaching. So it was definitely stressful, but I'm super happy we were able to get him to the exact spot that he wanted to go. Like I said, along the journey, we got 17 responses, 3 offers, which was definitely amazing for his specific situation. Yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, well, there you have it, guys. That's exactly how we got Con recruited to UC Davis, by utilizing personal connections and also by, mass follow-ups, making sure that I had insider information on the program. We just had the right timing when it came to texting the coaches. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can watch more videos like this of us breaking down the athletes we have in the program and how exactly we got them college scholarships. But yeah, it's been Ryan from Preferred Recruit.